What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bz, and we coming at y'all. We do all signs today. Um, so this is basically gonna be a full moon reading. So yeah, let's see what messages y'all got coming in for the full moon. So this will basically be like a energy forecast for the full moon, and the full moon will be in Virgo on the 7th, which I believe is a Wednesday. So next Wednesday. It's the second now, so it's 5 days away. So maybe on a Tuesday, probably. I said Wednesday, but maybe it'll be on a Tuesday. All right. So a couple messages I got before with this full moon's gonna bring in a lot of clarity within your emotions. So like, let's say if you've been feeling away within your emotions, but you have been having a way to really like find out like why you're feeling what you're feeling, or get the clarity on like I don't know, like maybe you probably just be in like moments of like thinking about how you feel about a person or thinking about how you feel about yourself, and like you don't be knowing like why you feel it, or you don't be understanding like why I feel that way. But I feel like during this full moon you're gonna gain a lot of clarity on like why you've been feeling what you've been feeling. This is also a time, full moons always talk about getting the clarity so that you can let go of things, because you think about all the things that you hold on to throughout the cycles of these moon cycles, or throughout the cycles of things that you go through, right? You never really think about how much it does have a hold on you, or holds you back, or creates this stagnancy for you, right? And I feel like you're now coming into this I was gonna say era. You're now coming to this area or era, not area. Okay, so without the anyways. So this might be so I feel like so that might be another thing, like you probably get distracted easy, and I feel like that's why like when it comes time to like let go of stuff, or like actually be like, okay, what's good for me, what's not good for me, um collectively it's just a time. It's like it's a period where you can get distracted. So this might be another time too to not really be around too many people, or be around too many group situations that could sway the way you really feel about something, or distract you from what it is that you see is important, or you understand that. So it's like this, boom, like it's like saying like, oh, I'm gonna let go of that situation, right? But then it's like, oh, the person comes back, or the situation comes back up, or something, like right when you about to like let go. So I feel like you got to kind of push through that, persevere through like wanting to restart something, or wanting to kind of like redo something over and over again, because I feel like you're gonna realize like you trying to do it re over again is literally putting you through the same cycle. And then it's like the same point that you're at now, you're gonna be back at this point next month, or however long the cycle was, because some cycles could be 3 months. Only you know how long it was that you were in the person or situation, Um, Also around the full moon, like watch what you eat. So even if you want to fast a little bit, like cancel out a meal, or choose something better to eat, I feel like, or if you've been feeling guided to do that, I feel like do it. Like eat better around the full moon, because I feel like it'll help you tap in more with the energy of the full moon, so you better utilize it. So maybe studying the effects of the moon in different phases is going to help you realize how to utilize your own energy, or you're realizing that sometimes your energy matches up with the moon, and it's helping you understand like, okay, so around this time I gotta do better at this, or I gotta I gotta push myself to like try to be better at this. So it's kind of like a thing of you get to a point of realizing, being aware of the things that you put in your body, and being aware of how those things affect you, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Because I feel like sometimes you can eat certain stuff, and then like it blocks you off from doing things that you would normally do. So physical, mentally, if I don't know if you ever heard about like sometimes like if you it's something to do with like the gut health, but it's like a mental thing, like your brain. So like, when let's say if you're a person who like when you eat you get happy, right? So if you sad, or you down, or you depressed or something, and it's like you think about the food, like your body creates things before, like I forgot what it is. It's like your body creates something. So basically, like before you eat, your body creates like the, I know saliva in your mouth, but it's like the acid in your stomach. And so what they could do is like sometimes like in like, let's say if you're thinking about that, or I don't know, this is all over the place. But it's like if you think about that, like it'll kind of mess with your system or your gut health system. And so like your body is so your body will basically be in a cycle or a pattern of the things that you eat. Meaning like your energy will revolve around the things that you eat. So if you're having the same thing every day, or every Tuesday you're having the same thing, and it's not healthy, it ain't really not good, it's just the same like processed ass food, like look at your energy after you eat that shit and how you feel. Like, yeah, in that moment you might be like, oh, okay, I ate. But then like after, it's like you might have like the runs, or you might have like stomach problems, or like headaches, or like you'll just feel like your body not really like you just feel like your body just not, it's not doing right. So definitely watch what y'all eat around the full moon. Another thing is realizing what we can't control, because I feel like there's a lot of things right now that a lot of people are trying to or wanting to have control over, because of the fact that like they never had control, or they used to be controlled. So that's like they want to, like, so it's like hurt people. So like control people, people that were controlled try to control people. So I feel like, but this is the time now, like you're realizing that like you can't control everything, and that goes back into the letting go, because it's like you trying to hold on to something so bad, it's gonna really be a detriment to you and where you're going, but you don't know that yet, because you know you still holding on to stuff. You still hold on to that control of how you want stuff to play out, even with the expectations. Like, okay, if I do this for her, or if I like please him like this, then he'll come do this, or like that's holding the expectation of like your actions of what you would do. But you gotta understand, like the time right now, like during the full moon, it's like what you expect might not happen, and I feel like that's what gets you down on yourself, because it's like when they don't go how it's supposed to go, then you be all like, damn. But that's because you was holding the expectation versus letting go and actually just saying like, okay, it's gonna play out how it's gonna play out. Like it's gonna happen how it's supposed to happen. Then you letting go of that control, and you're letting the universe flow, and you letting it happen. Cause it's like boom, like right when you let go of something, or right when you kind of like, um, bro, this is so symbolic. Right when you let go of something, the fucking Amazon truck just pulled up. It's like boom, that shit gonna come right on time. Like, and you gonna see like, damn. This whole time I was like, damn. That's like, so possibly like that's like you look for a package, right? You look for the package like, damn, it ain't here yet, it ain't here yet. And then that moment you like, bro, you know what? It's gonna come when it comes, and then like it come right when you let go. So I feel like that's the energy of the things now. So if there's things you've been trying to manifest or been wanting to take on, I feel like once you let go of like this control or trying to like worry about how this is gonna go, how that's gonna go, I feel like it's gonna finally go and it's gonna flow. And then you're gonna see, and it's like, damn. And it's gonna make you feel real good. So, all right, those are the pre-channeled, kind of like messages we got. We can hop into the signs. I'm really trying to decide. Last time I went random, but I'm not gonna go random today. But I do need to write down timestamps. So. All right, y'all. So we'll start with Aries. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and highest. So I like. I ask that you protect me as I go into this reading and channel the energy for Aries. I ask that you give me sound and profound messages to be able to help them during this full moon transit. And I ask that you allow this energy forecast to be as accurate as it needs to be for whoever watches this, whether it be a collective or sign or an individual person who has a sign or placement in that chart. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me as I go into this reading and channel the energy. I ask that you allow me to tap into high vibrational energy. I understand that there may be low vibrational energy but I ask that we tap into the Most High. So Aries, y'all could be indecisive about something because I saw the timestamp. I started at 10. Right at 10, it was like Aries. I said Aries, but then my brain was like, no, I could do a little before. But I knew a little before that, like I was just doing the blessing of the cards. So maybe it could be something. It could be two ways you want to handle something. Aries, this full moon, or and I'm also getting some throat chakra too. So it might be something you want to say, but I feel like you're trying to figure out like what way to say it and the best way to make it be helpful. Like I feel like you don't want to be too like you don't want to be too rude or too like blunt to a person, but I feel like that's what you have to do. Like they might be defensive and be like, "Damn, why'd you say it like that?" Right? But I feel like later they gonna have that time to really think on it and be like, "Damn," but they was right though. So I feel like if you've been feeling guided to speak up and use your throat chakra to express your own personal truth or your own personal how you feel about something, I feel like this is that confirmation that you need to say it or that you can say it. Because I can't tell you what you need to do. I can only give you advice on what you can do. Justice. So I feel like bottom of the deck, King Sword. Yeah. So you saying what you got to say and being assertive is gonna bring justice in. And a lot popped out. Do I want to take it? Don't take it. We're gonna take it. It was a lot. It really was a lot. Okay, well, let's see. So the card that fell was the Hermit. So maybe you could really be tucked away right now. Like you possibly could have been in hermit mode, trying to find damn, all these goddamn major arcanas. So this is definitely a situation that you've been definitely guided to handle. The Hermit and the Strength. Because I feel like you've been going through this period where you've been disconnecting and you've been finding your inner strength again. Like you've been finding the will, like you've been finding your Leo energy, so your fire energy, Virgo, Leo, the Hierophant. Like you've been learning lessons because you've been in a situation before, or like, so maybe this might be dealing with something like you ain't been speaking up for yourself about how you feel about a situation or how you feel about a person. Because I feel like for sometimes like you were ignoring your intuition about cutting off a connection because you thought you felt like, okay, this could really do the numbers, but it wasn't the 10, but you felt like the 9, like it could do the numbers, like, or maybe you probably felt like if you could help this person out, then you could help them build their abundance. So there might be a confirmation with the phone calling. So y'all probably could have been, that person probably could have been calling you a lot. Communication, with 5. So maybe you could have been trying to turn away from somebody, like you didn't want to really, you probably didn't want to connect with somebody, like, but I feel like you still kind of like led the situation on a little bit. Like you really want to help somebody or you really want to be there for somebody, but then like, or you knew that somebody really was going to be there, or like you knew that's like, I really, because the way I'm getting with the last 4 cards is the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, death, rebirth, right? And then the 7 of Pentacles and the Moon. But what I'm getting is more so like you realized that like it was a burden. Like you got hurt in the end and you realized like all you did was waste your energy and your time with this person. And with the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like now you're looking back at all the time you either wasted or invested into this. Well, with the Moon, I feel like you're finally seeing it now. So maybe like you're finally seeing like your shadow side and why you're still doing this. So like you see that it was some of your shadow aspects that would keep you in the situation and keeping you to thinking that this is okay, or even if like, so it's like you were kind of like, okay, no, it brings me back to you were ignoring your intuition. You were trying to do it, you were being stubborn trying to do it your way, and I feel like you trying to do it your way brought you into this whole thing of karma, probably, possibly, because I don't think the Wheel of Fortune came out, but so let's see what energies y'all Today we only doing the tarot and the energy cards. If I feel guided to do oracles on any sign, I will. Alright, what energies? Alright, so this full moon definitely focus on letting go of something, or like or writing down stuff that you want to manifest, and then like, so either write what you want to bring in or what you want to take away, let go of, write it on here, burn it, and then as you burn it, set that intention to let go of whatever it is that you wrote on there, and understand that it's all gonna play out in divine time, and it's gonna happen when it's supposed to. All right. Okay. So you got wasted, focused on my money, start in reverse, hiding in reverse, love, 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 turned all the way off, triggered in reverse, and third eye. Let me set this up so I can really get the read on it real quick. Turned all the way off, triggered, third eye, wasted. So I feel like you waste. Okay. So I feel like Aries, y'all wasted time in this situation because it's like y'all should have been focused on y'all money, but so I feel like you were supposed to like duck off. Like you were supposed to duck off and like go focus on your money, but you chose not to. And I feel like you tried to nurture this situation with this person. Love, love, love. But I feel like this person was not open to receiving whatever it was that you were given. But I feel like at some point in time, like, so this possibly could be like the final come around of this situation. Because I said something about cycles earlier. So me giving this message, this is more so like your final time that you're going through this. Because with the trigger in reverse, usually if it comes in reverse, I'm supposed to flip it to the other side, healing. So possibly you could be healing over the situation or realizing like, all right, I'm really done with this situation, because I feel like now you're seeing things clearly, third eye. You're actually starting to see what this connection is, or like you starting to see like how it ain't good for you, or if it's good for you. Take it as it resonates, because this for one part, this could be for somebody realizing that this is not a situation I want to be in, and somebody could be realizing this is a situation that they do want to be in, but it's gonna take time. Once again, write something that you want to bring in or let go, burn it, and let go of it. 333. So possibly you could be seeing the signs 333. But what I'm also getting is you had to see something align. Like you had to see this situation align. Basically, like if in the near future, so I'll definitely come back to this reading because it'll definitely be over time. You seen that something aligned over time. Like it took time. Like you had to kind of just, like you had to wait out. You had to wait it out and see, basically. Because I feel like you think about how in the beginning we was like, damn, I don't know if I want to do it that way or do it that way. But I feel like you had to let something play out. So basically, like you wanted clarity on what move to make right. But then that's what the universe is trying to tell you, because these cards popped out twice. So that means really let go of the situation and let the universe handle it. So I think that's gonna be the major theme. Letting go. Alright, Aries, that's everything I got for y'all reading. I thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope that it resonates into the next one. And I love y'all. Alright, Taurus, we're gonna get into y'all shit, Taurus. Let's see what the Taurus got going on. And also, y'all, look at each reading with your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, because you know, yeah, you might be looking because like, okay, I'm a sun sign, right? But then sometimes like your real who you are, like usually they say like, I think the sun is like your like ego, I think, or like your physical. Tumbling in the solar, like, and then I think the moon is more so like your emotional, like the emotional you. So like the way that like you handle with how you feel and the emotions that you have. Rising, I really don't know too much. Let me look it up real quick. your social personality. So you possibly could be getting more into going out around this time, Aries. Aries. So you possibly could have Aries in your chart, Taurus. But I feel like around this time, like, yeah, what I just say, you probably in solitude in reverse. So you're possibly going out around this time and just wanting to be around more people. Because I feel like you understand that, like, for some time you have been not really focused on going out because you were really trying to focus yourself on building up you. And I feel like you did get to a point where you got to finding that part of you that you kind of like being alone with. But then I feel like at the same time you yearn to actually be out more. Alright, let me just shuffle these and we finna get into y'all stuff. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides and hearts of light. I ask that you protect me as I channel the Taurus energy. I ask that you allow my intuition to be increased so that I'm able to read and depict all the images on these cards. I ask that Archangel Michael protect me as I go into this Taurus energy. I ask that you protect me and allow me to find the answers and the clarity for the Taurus during this full moon cycle. So y'all, the first thing that came out was the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So what I'm really getting is like right now, like if it's not dealing with a person, another person or a situation, I feel like right now, like you're content with the truth that you're living with inside of yourself. Like, so Taurus, maybe that's why like y'all want to step out there because y'all know that y'all are authentic. Y'all know that y'all are y'all-selves. Like, y'all ain't gotta flex and be nobody else, or like, so like maybe this past like last cycle you could have been working on like building up your confidence, or like maybe for like the start of the year you've been working on building up your confidence to be able to learn how to put yourself out there more. And I feel like you're learning now, and it's kind of like it's exciting for you. Like, I really feel like you're really pleased with where you are with yourself. Like, you're not really looking at stuff you're not looking at stuff in a sense of like, damn, it's not happening. I feel like you're looking at stuff like, okay, like, I don't know, it's giving me, it's like this carefree energy, like this no worry energy. Alright, let me do one more shuffle and we'll start pulling more. Also, watch your spending. So I just heard in my head. Watch your spending, because it's going to come a time when more important things come up. So possibly just watch your spending for the rest of the spring so that you can have a good summer, or you could do things this summer, or because I feel like each summer you be wanting to do stuff, but then like by the time the summer comes, or like if you get your taxes, like, or you got your taxes, like save them. Don't try to like just go run and spend them just because like you got it. I mean, like, yeah, do you, but I mean, if you feel guided to save it, or if you've been seeing like a lot of videos that's been kind of telling you like save your money, then I feel like this is your confirmation to save your money. I just don't like how that. So there could be something that you had to redo. Confirmation on where the phone is. So it possibly could have been something that you had to like redo, meaning like you had to re-put something back together. But I'm really getting that it was a self thing, like it's you, like you had to re-put yourself back together. Because I feel like it came a time where like in the past, like you tried to use things that were not meant to put you back together to try to put the pieces back. And I feel like now you're realizing that you gotta let go of it and it gotta end. Because I feel like you realize like the old way I tried to do things of handling myself or telling myself this or pushing myself to do that, it really wasn't helping me. And I feel like you're seeing it now, and it's becoming more clear and clear and clear. But I feel like at one point, you really couldn't see. You didn't have the clarity. But I feel like during this full moon, you having the clarity. So if you're not already confident, I feel like during this full moon cycle or this full moon transit, you're gonna feel a boost of confidence. And I feel like when you feel this boost of confidence, go out, be free, live. Like don't hold yourself back. All right, what else? The Taurus. So I got the moon. That's that's so crazy. I'm hearing in my head you always wanted to be free. So maybe in the past, like you had to stay in a situation that like you didn't really get to have any say so. Like you were the doer, but you wasn't the person that had to say so in like how something should be done or like how something should be handled. All right, let's see what else. So you got the King of Wands and the Six of Swords. So I feel like you had a wake up call with something. Like you realized that, like I feel like you really had a moment that you realized like, so maybe you probably in the past you could have tried to use material things to like fill a void, and I feel like you're realizing like the material stuff don't really fulfill you. I feel like I'm really getting that you've learned a lesson from this though, and that's why I feel like with the Six of Swords it's like your higher self is now guiding you through your past like hurts or your past like mistakes or fuck ups. King of Swords. So this could be a masculine energy I'm talking to, a masculine Taurus, or if you're not a male, you're more so of a female, but you're like a. Hmm. Hmm. So yeah, you could have been a masculine. This could be a masculine Taurus. I feel like in the past, like you tried to use money to fulfill yourself, but it didn't really work out. And then I feel like you tried to find your match, but it wasn't fulfilling. So you got the King and the Queen, right? King and the Queen, but Eight of Cups. So I feel like, and then the Six talks about moving away too. So moving in the right direction because everything's going right, not left. So I feel like if there was people that walked away out of your life, I feel like it was meant for a reason. Because I feel like you needed to focus on yourself. You needed to, yeah. Mm-hmm. So because you were trying to put so much time into in the past, so this is giving me in the past. Like I don't know why, but this will be future. But it's giving me something from the past. So in the past, maybe you could have. Because I feel like what I got first was more so like your now energy, though it was to come. But everything else, I feel like this is more so like the backstory to why you can now feel at peace within yourself or like put back together. It's because you had to go through a lot of, like, this is your backstory. So your backstory is you try to put a lot of focus on financial things or things that you feel like you can control, but then like you realize that stuff wasn't fulfilling for you. And so you try to find somebody in love that filled the void that the money did, but then it wasn't fulfilling, and either they walked away or you walked away. But then I feel like with them walking away, it pushed you towards focusing on your own stability and getting to your own success. And I feel like that really helped you a lot. All right, let's get into the energies. All right, what energies for the Taurus collective? All right, there's gonna be a long video. I just did a video earlier, but I was last night. But still, I was probably pretty late. But we're gonna get it through. 1 week 444 in reverse, chasing you in reverse, not confident, insecure, mad in reverse, confused, nobody but you, I can't feel, and faking and playing games. So maybe a week ago or in a week, you're gonna see something that you can't deny. There's no running away from it. But I feel like, but I'm getting though, this situation was, it definitely was a confident killer. I was gonna say confident boost, but then I heard the killer part after. But I was saying confident killer. So possibly being in this situation with someone else was a confident killer, or you couldn't be mad at nobody but yourself, nobody but you in reverse, on the confused heart chakra. I can't feel, faking, playing games. Oh, okay, I see. So possibly this could be y'all. Like in the past, like y'all was playing games, or you got played games on. I don't know. I'm really not connected to y'all reading Taurus. I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to get it out. Cause I'm getting so many stories. Like the first, cause maybe I should have stopped at the first 3 cards that I got right, but then I felt God to pull more, and like I said, everything else came out as a backstory. So possibly you could have felt like, shit, you wasted time, or like you did more than what you were supposed to do, or like now you realizing like what you had to do versus what you did do. Yeah, because whatever you was doing in the past straight up drained you. Yep. Because you wasn't connecting to your spirituality. You wasn't really connected to your higher self, your soul. So you wasn't connected to the intuition that you needed to guide you. The feminine energy within inside of you. Because you possibly wanted to like focus. So, bro, this is so weird. I feel like this, whatever Taurus this is, I'm on y'all ass. Because it seems like y'all just trying to run away from the next thing and run to the next thing. So it's like one thing don't work out, run to the next thing. Because it's like, because what I'm getting is like, boom, this whole thing was like, okay, boom, run away, focus on yourself, right? But then now you got this thing where it says not flowing right? And then it's talking about some, I'm lusting after you. So possibly somebody could be trying to like now focus on sex things to feel. So somebody is not being fulfilled at all. And that's probably why I felt so like I couldn't get anything, because it feels so just like nothing is pleasing. Like nothing is, like you don't, like nothing feels like nothing anymore. And I feel like you're trying to just find these things, or you're trying to utilize these things that fill this void. But I think you're gonna get to the sad truth where you realize it don't fulfill it. You're gonna be in a cycle. So I feel like it's up to you to break yourself out of the cycle, or to keep yourself in the cycle. I feel like nobody but you in reverse, and like I feel like you trying to blame everybody else, but you're the problem. It's you. And I feel like you know that, but you be trying to play victim. You be trying to be in your victim mentality, but then it's like, I don't know. So maybe you could be tapping it. So maybe this could be, if this is not Cross Watcher, then this is somebody else's energy that is now realizing. So they could be in your energy, Taurus, and now they're realizing like they ain't shit. I don't know why I said that, bro. I'm just channeling. One moment. Okay. Y'all just need a moment of silence, Taurus. Y'all need to sit by yourself. Y'all need a time out. Like y'all need peace and quiet. Moving on to Gemini. Alright, Gemini, let's see what y'all got going for y'all on this full moon. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest white light. As you come down and protect me as I channel the messages for Gemini for the full moon. I should got me some water. So Gemini, maybe y'all need to drink more water. Implement more water into your schedule. I was gonna say system, but I heard schedule. So implement more water into your schedule so that you can be. What time is it? Because I need to. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. How I just like, what time is it? Like, so that's how I feel. I feel like you need to start putting more water into your body, but on a scheduled time. Like you need to. You literally need to set reminders or timers for yourself for like when you need to drink more water. Because I feel like you not drinking a lot of water is causing you to have problems with your body, maybe possibly your muscles. Also, it might be something you need to say, or it's something that you don't want to hear. I'm not getting, I feel like if it's something you don't want to hear, it'd be like your ears, but I'm really getting something like something you want to say, but I feel like you don't know what you need to say, or you don't even know what you want to say. But it's something that you want to express, but I don't think you know what it is that you want to express yet. It's weird, right? How do you not know what you want to express? Well, easily. Think about it. There's a lot of thoughts that you can have, but if you don't know how to put it into words, then you don't know how to express it. Yeah, we might make 2 parts of this video. This might be part 1. I'll probably stop after. I'll try to get halfway. So I'll probably try to do 6. Right now we have 3. So I'll try to do 3 more and then we'll do the other 6 tomorrow. Or tonight. Alright, Gemini. Let's see what y'all got going for y'all. So something is going to happen very awkwardly. I just heard in my head you already knew it was going to happen. So maybe, because what I'm getting with the King of Cups is maybe, so I feel like you're not ignoring what you feel anymore. I feel like you're coming back into alignment with what it is that you feel. And not just like feel for self, but emotional wise. So I feel like around this full moon, like you're realizing that it's okay to let go of certain cups that don't fulfill you. Like, so if there's certain things that you don't want to do or don't want to be in, like emotionally tied to, or just even in general, I feel like you're learning how to say no. So I feel like you could be turning down other cups because it's somebody else out there for you. Because how I got it was, hey, I hate how I'm doing it. Let me see. Look. So possibly somebody's gonna be rushing towards you to offer a cup. Because I feel like, or in this situation, somebody could be seeing, or it could be a masculine energy that is not fulfilled with the cups that are in their face, right? And I feel like, I don't know. Let me see. Let me put some more. Can I get more clarity on this situation, please? Can I get more clarity on the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords? Yeah, because I feel like you're moving away from situations that don't fulfill you, or like these love offers that don't really do nothing for you. Like you could like yeah, you could probably be in this situation, but I feel like you're realizing like, but it's not like I want to find this. I want to find my match. I want to find my equal. My, you know. Cause I feel like you be in tune with your emotions, but you're not deeply in. You're not as in tune as the feminine. The feminine, if you see, like she's all deep, so she's deeply in touch with her emotions and what she feels and the love, right? Versus you, like you protect your love, like you got it, but like you see how you kind of like you're not touching the water, like you on the edge, but you're not gonna go dip yourself deep in it, but you willing to get you willing to get wet a little bit, you know. And I feel like you finding somebody that brings it out of you. And I feel like in the past, like those other situations didn't bring it out of you. Like it closed it up from you. Yeah, because I feel like in the past, like you try to wait on certain situations. Like if you look, it's too, they standing still. So possibly in the past, trying to be focused on these other connections, or I mean, it should overall trying to focus on bridging this gap and finding this other person is keeping you stagnant because you're waiting on the situation, but then like you're still crying over like the spilled milk of what did not go right. So possibly you could be waiting on a past situation that didn't work out. Ten of Cups. So maybe maybe it was a past situation that you really thought you were happy in, or you strongly have a feeling that like, no, but I'm happy with this person. And I'm feeling like, but that's what can't be said though. So somebody can't say how they feel, because what I'm getting is like somebody watches from the distance, but this is how they really feel. But they're ignoring that like it could be, but they're focusing on like the three. So this possibly could have been three people. If you look earlier, right? It's three cups, right? And then remember I said earlier, it's three cups with their two, right? So maybe somebody was focused on these three cups at first instead of focusing on the one cup that the universe was trying to show them, like, nah, this is for you, right? But they were focusing all on these, and now this is where they at. Like they realized that them cups were nothing. Them cups still split up. Like those cups were not strong. Like those cups were not strong like these two. Definitely something with throat chakra. Yeah, because I feel like somebody could have got hurt in a situation with somebody. Somebody thought that a situation was for them, but now they're realizing like it's not for them. Like so, somebody could be putting time and energy into a relationship. Yeah, and look how the card did. That's why I'm glad that these are kind of fucked up, because I feel like somebody literally was really heartbroken and they got confused because they feel like they made the wrong choice in love with somebody, and I feel like they're feeling the effects of it. Like they're going through the karma now. Like they're experiencing everything. Okay, and they don't even know what they're experiencing anymore. All right, one more tarot card, please, and then we'll hop into energies. And that's the truth. So either you're seeing that this is true, or you're now realizing what your truth is in the situation, or you're realizing what your position is in this situation. But what I'm really getting is like everything I said is just true. All right, so let's hop into the energies real quick, Gemini. I was trying to make sure I heard what I heard. If I didn't deny, then it wouldn't be you. So I'm getting that somebody had to like deny that they fucked with you, or somebody realized like somebody close to them made them deny that they fuck with you. They possibly could have did it for some stability. Ooh, those shock. I felt it on that one. As soon as I said stability, I felt it block. So possibly somebody could have stayed in the situation for stability purposes. Or somebody could have cut you off and stayed in the situation for stability purposes. Because they were not secure within themselves. And I feel like this summer, someone's gonna realize that they're stuck in a loop. But because they didn't start focusing their energy where they needed to, now they're realizing this is their reality. Now with that being said, I do want y'all to remember something. In the beginning, it was this. Or at least that's what it was supposed to be, right? But because other things took the attention away from the connection, the person wasn't able to really see it anymore. Or they feel it, but heart chakra. So definitely this connection probably could have activated someone's heart chakra and allowed them to start to feel more. So now somebody's really feeling like they don't feel like how I really feel it is like somebody really don't feel this past energy. They don't feel the shit no more. Like at all. And I feel like they're looking at you like, damn. Oh. They want to settle down with you. Because I feel like they realize somebody, I don't know. Like maybe that's another thing too. Somebody can express like how they feel or how they see you. So like maybe a person sees you more than what they express to you, but they have a hard time trying to like put into words. Because why do they have a hard time putting into words? Why does this person have a hard time putting into words? Because they're not confident, insecure. So possibly somebody, oh, I'm getting it now. So you possibly intimidate this person because of what you know, or because you're just so aware. And I feel like that makes them not feel confident sometimes, or like they don't feel like they're at your level. But I feel like this person needs to know that like they could be there, but they have to make the choice and decision to stop looking at it as like you're better than them or they're less than you. Alright, Gemini, that's all I got for y'all. I hope this resonated. If it did not, leave it for the next person that it might resonate with. Alright, next we're going to do Cancer, then Leo, and then we're going to do the other 6. Well, because what time is it? Because I do got stuff to do today, so that's the only reason I'm trying to make sure. Okay, I'll do 2 more. I'll do 2 more. Alright. Cancers. Let's see what y'all got going on for y'all. I feel like y'all got some good shit going on. So Cancers, y'all possibly could be speaking stuff into existence. Cancer, y'all possibly could be speaking stuff into existence, and it could possibly be something that y'all really, really want. I feel like you're learning how to take control of your power. You're learning how to utilize all of your energy for the right thing. I was gonna say things, but the right thing. So maybe there could be things that you want to give your time and energy to, but you need to find the one thing that you need to put your energy and time into, and then manifest from that standpoint. Whew. Your allergies also could be kind of bothering y'all. It is the springtime, so stuff's starting to bloom. Pollen's probably out, so like you possibly could need to watch out for your allergies during this full moon, or if like watch out for if you have like an allergic episode or something like that. Let's see what else. All right. So the first card out we have is this. So first card out we have is Empress. So I feel like you manifesting everything you want. Like you're attracting these things because you're allowing yourself to be in the energy of knowing what you want for yourself, knowing your desires, knowing